now, just I want you to speak further on that to relate to what you're explaining.
All right, and search engine optimization is interesting too, but it's kind of different between knowing what is trending actually. Like you need to use some keywords when you do your search engine optimization, because so many people will just go to, let me use the Bundesliga right now as a case study. So many people didn't watch the Bundesliga. So many people don't watch Premier League. Some people watch German League and all. So, but now the trend is Xabi Alonso has won the first Bundesliga title for Bayern Leverkusen for the first time. So people want to see what it's all about. People want to even know the team that is called Bayern. Some people don't know Xabi. So once you use the word like Xabi somewhere and people are searching, it's going to pop out. You have a better chance of being viewed by people that are not even. Yes, so that's about optimizing the search engine and all. So search engine is quite, even if you are following the trend and you are relevant, like you are giving us today's news, but while you are putting it on the social media platform, you are not using any word that is related to what your content is giving, or you are not using any keyword, because content search engine optimization is about using keywords, specific words. If those keywords are lacking in your content or in your caption, you would not be visible when it comes to search engine optimization. You won't just pop out with people, because what they are looking for at that point of in time, you don't have it in any of your write-up. So it's like somebody's looking for a bar and I'm not having a bar in any of my write-up. It won't pop out. But if I'm having a bar, it will be part of my suggestion. But the ranking might just differ. I might be number 100, but at least I will show. Unlike if I don't have it at all and I'm not showing.
You like of all things to use is there, but you're able to choose.
Yeah, but that comes to my mind right now. So as an African man.
Now, moving forward, I know that there are stages of content, different stages of content, maybe the casual, the serious, and stuff like that. Let's quickly see, perhaps there is someone who is interested in creating content. Of course, the focus is I need to make money, but beyond the money, what are those areas that, as in how to improve on those things?
Number one, you just need to know that even if the aim is about making money, you need to know that there will be challenges, and the challenges are what we are discussing right now.
Yeah.
The primary thing is motivation. You need to know why. Money can't just be
very challenging, actually.
Yeah. So money can't just be your sole motivation if you want to create content. You'll be frustrated if money is your sole motivation, because if care is not taking, you end up spending money and you will not even see result. So number one, first of all, know within yourself that this is what I want to do, money or without money. And when it comes like money or without money, there's a sort of motivation that you would want to even push to get it. But if money is your sole motivation, if the money is not coming, you would feel discouraged. So the first thing within yourself is, I want to do this, or what difference can I make? I have a mentor that will tell me problems are everywhere. Sure. And it's only visible to people that sees it as a problem. And once you see something as a problem, you would provide solutions to it. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, man. If I'm saying this thing is not supposed to be like this, then I already know how it's supposed to be. So I'll be able to provide solutions. So that way I can do things differently. So number one is just knowing that, okay, this is what I want to do. Though I'm not doing it, or it's not getting the result I deserve right now, try your possible best to learn, which I believe people that are watching this is the process of learning on one or two. So you try to learn, this is what I want to do, this is what it all entails, and bring up ideas and continue to do it. It's not just about the money, but sometimes creating content or thinking alone is a stress. So you know what you want to do. There is another thing about knowing what to do and putting it down in pictures or putting it down in videos. So it's quite challenging sometimes because your creative block, this there must not be a, sorry, you don't have to have a creative block. You need to be clear. Your thoughts have to be clear to be able to put things down. So that's number one. That is the number one thing. There are so many things out there that would encourage you, and there are so many things that would discourage you, but your self-will will be what will put you further and make the difference, man.
All right, so let's look at your own angle. What has been the challenges for you? How has it been creating content and having to do this every week?
So number one challenge is the creative block. So sometimes you just don't have things in your head. You can't think of anything at that moment, and you have to deliver. So is that time you have to just start thinking of what can I do? And at that point, if you are not careful, you might even want to be tempted to go out your niche or go outside your niche to do something. If you are somebody that talks about sports, and at that time maybe Premier League is not on, football is not on, maybe the sport that is on is maybe by boxing, and boxing they play one match of a fight in a week, and you want to talk about sports, you have to just start thinking, okay, am I to talk about something that's happened before? Are people ready to hear about something that has happened before? So one of the challenge I face as a person is trying to know what people want to hear. And number two challenge that is quite, it's not unique to me. I think it's something that happens
to everyone.
It's the time constraint. Time constraint, because I want to do something tomorrow and I cannot even think straight today. How am I going to get it done tomorrow? And knowing that in production, especially like the one we are doing right now, it's not something you would want to do that day and produce that day. Even if you are doing it, it's kind of logical. You won't have the best if you are not preparing for something. So you have to prepare. Preparation gives us chance not to fail. So that's one of the problem. Time constraint. You need to know, okay, I want to deliver this thing on Wednesday, or I have scheduled a program for every Wednesday. And as at Monday, you don't have any thought. So it's there. That's number one challenge.
There's room to miss a day, a week or two.
Exactly. So
it's a challenge, yeah.
And you don't want to just do anything for doing sake. You have your
reputation to protect.
Yes, to protect. So you don't want to do anything.
Okay. Are you done with that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I quickly want to ask this. How do you handle criticism? Because social media is a bashing house.
It is well. It is well.
Yes, it is.
You stop having your own personal business anytime you just put anything on social media. I think the celebrities will understand it the more. Anything that is on social media is it's not your business again. It's now family business, because you brought it to the social media, and there's some certain expectation that is expected of us when we put things on social media. Some people will say it's better you don't even do it at all. Try doing something, and well, it's understandable for some people. Some people don't get criticized, because if you go to some pages and you see, okay, these people are just growing, it is welcome. Let us watch and support. But it gets to some extent where people will expect more. You are not, you get, just like when you give birth to a kid today, you don't expect him to start walking. So when the kid is sitting at the point, you just, no problem. But you come back the next 1 year, next 2 years, and the person is still doing the same thing. You'll be frustrated, and some people who don't know how to talk. Some people don't know how to criticize. So criticism is number one thing that would definitely happen on social media. But the way you see it is will help you in reacting. Sometimes when people say, do this way, do this way, some of them are saying it because of they have a certain expectation from you and they want you to do better. That you would, most of the time, they would want to compare and you get a contract like, okay, this, that. But number one, the best way to react to it is just see it as a feedback rather than criticism.
I think that's just the best way to actually get this. Yes, some people can be very, very naughty or bad with their, comments and criticism. But for you, yes, let's not forget that everybody has blood flowing through the vein. And we also have what we call emotion, and there are triggers that could actually cause a whole lot of, that could cause depression one way or the other. But even at that, we should still look at the positive aspect, the positive side of it, and just move on, run with it, and let it go. All you know is that it's a push to getting better. Now, yes, before we actually wrap up, I have this question I would like to ask you.
All right.
Tell us what people don't know about you. This is just a game, an aside. What people do not know about Glory James.
Wow, that's quite unexpected.
Of course.
Okay, James Glory is an humble boy.
Really?
Oh, you don't say you are humble. People tell you are humble. So yes, that's something people have to do. Okay, number one thing I think people don't know about me is that I'm being mistaken for a Yoruba boy and I'm an Igbo boy. I think that's one thing people don't know. Let me state that clear. That James Glory is an Igbo boy, or a Igbo boy rather. So I'm not anywhere related to you, but I'm proud of being a Nigerian. But that's one thing people don't know about me, and I think they should know. For now, they should know that I'm from the eastern part of Nigeria. I'm proud to be a Igbo boy from Nigeria too. I think that's what they should know. You caught me, man. I wasn't expecting that question.
Yeah, so it's part of what I had in mind to ask you. So now people do not know that you're an Igbo boy, and because you speak Yoruba so well, so nobody will be able to know if you're this or that. That's good. So now you know that James is, what actually catches my attention, or would I say, is this correct? What caught my fancy about your name was like James and Glory, like the two together. Or is it that one is Igbo and then you just decided to be using the English, version?
So you're about to take me a step further. You're asking me another question that's quite related to what people don't know, but I would answer that. James and Glory is my name.
Okay.
My son name is James. My name is Glory. I have my Igbo name, which I don't like giving out because the way people pronounce it.
No problem. We respect that.
I might not like the pronunciation of the name. So my name is, sometimes I'm mistaken to be a lady. Because when I mention my name to some people, they'll be like, I was expecting to hear a lady's voice. Sorry.
Guys,
I'm a guy, I'm a man, no, I'm not anywhere related to
yeah, when I first met you too, I was wondering James Glory. So I was thinking the Glory there is the name and then the surname. So because most female bear Glory.
Yeah, so my name is Glory. I guess my parents were expecting a female child.
A girl.
And I surprised them.
Thank you so much, Glory. It's nice having you. We are going to end it here. Thank you once again for sparing such a tangible time, the precious time of yours to be with me on this show today. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Before we bring this to an end, I would want to say something that would be a bonus for any content creator and its technical skill. So as a content creator, you need to be able to acquire at least one technical skill. When I say technical skill, if you are the kind of person that produces pictorial content, you need to have an idea on how to design yourself. You might not be able to design it 100% perfect, but at some point you need to just get an idea of maybe graphic design, video editing, and all. So it gives you an edge so that people won't just take advantage of you. People knowing that you have an idea of something will help them serve you the more. But if they see that you don't have an idea of that particular thing, they may just give you what you don't deserve. So as a content creator, one thing you would want to work on again is your technical skill. Try to acquire as much as you can. So I think I should be able to end
That's
that.
great. Yeah, that's true. Learn to acquire a technical skill. All right, until next time when I come your way again, make sure you actually do enjoy this day. And please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on all of our social media platforms. Your support is greatly needed. See you next time. Bye for now.